This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
As a UNI alum and avid Panther fan, I have had the opportunity to watch many talented student athletes compete for the University of Northern Iowa. Regardless of the sport, Molly O'Brien is considered one of the all-time greatest student athletes ever to represent UNI. Next week, Molly will be inducted into prestigious Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Fame. Here's our tribute to the great Molly O. Sometimes it takes just one person to make a big difference. Molly O'Brien joined the UNI volleyball program in 2000 and took the Panthers to a whole new level. A four-time first-team All-Missouri Valley Conference choice and three-time Conference Player of the Year, this All-American will go down as one of the best to ever compete in any sport at the University of Northern Iowa.
I think she changed the dynamic of UNI volleyball, made it what it was then and what it is today. Really took us over that next hurdle that UNI volleyball needed to get past in order to be considered one of the elite volleyball programs in the country. And you know, it's very rare that one person can do that, but if any one person did that, it was Molly O'Brien.
As a player and now as a coach, I mean, she's once in a lifetime volleyball player. I mean, she really was somebody that got after it, whether it was in the front row or even back row too. You know, she played all the way around and just an animal on the court, great player, great person, and very fortunate that, you know, I got a chance to be her teammate as well.
Molly made everyone around her better. Her teams posted 122 wins to just 16 losses, a 68-4 record in league play, and a perfect 47-0 mark at home. She played in 4 NCAA tournaments, twice making the Sweet 16, and her 2002 team was ranked as high as 6th in the country. Molly was the epitome of a team player.
Her incredible abilities on the court, you know, one of the most coachable players to ever go through our program in terms of you say something, she's able to do it and just make those changes right away. So very special athlete when it comes to that.
Her athleticism and competitiveness, I think, you know, made our team what it was, and I just have so much respect for her as an athlete and a person. I'm so happy for her and proud of her.
Right after her junior season, a blood clot was discovered in her shoulder. She went into surgery knowing that she had a 50-50 chance she would ever play volleyball again. The surgery was successful, taking a vein from her leg and replacing it in her shoulder. But getting back to full strength was going to take a lot of hard work.
Just what she went through and with the surgery she had and the long process that it took her to get back and not even really knowing if she could get back. But just, you know, I remember the first time she stepped on the court and to pass the ball and she couldn't pass the ball to the net, like she couldn't physically get it to the net. So I think, you know, that day, tons of tears. This is never going to happen. I'm never going to make it back. But just her fortitude, our trainer, athletic trainer, Matt Gage, did an amazing job working with her and keeping her positive. But obviously it takes a lot from within to be able to get back from something like that.
I didn't know if I was ever going to get to play again. I mean, they told me it and I just never wanted to believe it, and I worked as hard as I could, wanted to play with those girls, wanted to have, you know, Jill be my setter. I wanted to graduate with Jill and Michelle, and I knew that we could do it and have a good year when I came back. So, I mean, I just was determined to be out on that court.
Molly O'Brien has been inducted into the UNI Hall of Fame and is the first volleyball student athlete ever inducted into the MVC Athletics Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Molly O'Brien on being named to both the UNI Athletics and the Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Fame. She's very deserving of these honors.